Hello there, I'm Chrissy. This is my channel, Chrissy Love, where I review fragrance. And today I have my guest star with me, Rob, my boyfriend.
Hello.
Hello, and we are going to be talking about something I've actually never talked about before, and that is colognes. So I've asked him to lend me his full cologne collection, and the game today is we're going to talk about each one. We're going to hear stories from Rob about how he came to own these colognes. He is not the collector I am of fragrance, so I think it's a little bit more haphazard than like trying to curate a collection.
Definitely, yeah.
Probably more like gifts and...
Yeah.
Gone to the grocery store.
Yep.
Yeah. So we're going to learn about the stories behind his colognes, and I'm going to tell you which ones I really like on him, and we'll figure out which his favorite scents are too. But before jumping into that, I want to let you know I post here on my channel twice a week. I also post my scent of the day videos on Instagram and TikTok, so check those out. Links are in the description box below. So without further ado, are you ready, Rob?
Let's do it.
So I have, if you see me looking to the side, I have my website up with all of the different colognes and their notes and everything ready to go, so I can kind of reference them. I don't have as much reference for colognes as I do perfumes, for sure. I have a lot less experience with colognes. So we're just gonna follow the nose today and see where we end up. So, Rob, do you want to pick our first cologne we're gonna talk about?
Oh, sure.
We have 11 in front of
randomly?
us. Just pick one from the pile in front of us here.
All right. Let's start with this guy. He's like falling over.
Awesome. So this is Aspen, which is a Coty brand cologne, I believe, right?
Sure.
So tell me, when did you get this cologne for the first time?
I think that was a Christmas gift way back in the before times of high school.
In high school?
Yeah. I don't
Oh my
use
goodness.
a lot of cologne, so it
Wow.
lasts a while.
So what is this, like 15 years old then?
Yeah, probably.
And this is interesting because I noticed this with a lot of your colognes. They're not often sprays. They're like these open bottles. I said, well, is that an aftershave? And it actually says cologne on it. So show them, how do you apply something when it's like in this bottle like this? You don't have to do it because it'll be
Just
snot
like
all over you, but...
a little bit on the wrist there or in the hand, and then you just
Okay.
kind of wipe it on there.
So you don't really put it on your clothes?
Yeah, you know, just do the...
Maybe a little like dab on the chest?
Just use your shirt napkin.
Okay. So we'll talk about Aspen. I actually really like this one.
Yeah, not
So
bad.
this has, look at all these notes on here. So it has top notes of green notes, bergamot, lemon, and galbanum. Middle notes of lavender, juniper, geranium, cyclamen, coriander, orange blossom, and jasmine. And base notes of balsam fir, cedar, oak moss, musk, and amber. And it came out for the first time in 1989. So it's almost as old as I am.
Yeah. All that, huh?
All those notes, right? So what do you get from this?
Definitely like that wood smell.
You get a woody
Yeah.
smell?
I like that one.
I get woody as well. I get like a pine
Yeah.
freshness. It kind of feels like a natural being in the woods kind of freshness. But this to me smells very classic.
Yeah.
Like I could see someone in, 50 years ago wearing something like this. Like it has a little bit of musk. Yeah, that's like really like classically handsome and everyday wear kind of cologne to me. Like you could wear it dressed up, but it doesn't have to be dressed up. It could be like an everyday wear kind of cologne.
That's right.
Do you agree with that?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna put this in the pile of one of my favorites actually. I really do
Okay.
like this
I like
one.
that one too.
Okay, so let's go for the next one.
Oh.
Your pick.
Let's grab this guy in front.
Ooh, fun. Okay, so this is Banana Republic M. Does M stand for man or?
I think so.
Okay.
I think that's just the like guy smell, you know.
Dude smell. All right.
Right.
And you've used quite a bit of this. I'll show you the bottle. How long have you owned this one?
Probably a year or two.
Oh, not too long.
Yeah.
Did you buy it from a Banana Republic store?
Yep.
Okay.
I think we were just in there, and I was like, well,
This
I'll
smells
take a
good.
look at these. What do you think of this? What do you think of that? And then I kind of settled on that one,
Yeah.
and it's good.
Do you like it?
Actually, it's okay. I mean, I use it a lot, but I think that's because it's like in the front in the morning.
Yeah, and the bottle is
But-
really distinct.
Yeah.
Okay. Easy reach.
Right. Yeah. It's fine.
I
like
think this
it.
is really nice.
It's probably not my favorite, but
It's not your favorite.
I like it. They're not bad. I mean,
Why is it not your favorite?
I don't know. It's like an average smell to me. Like it's like
Okay.
good for like work or like getting back
This is really
from
good
like
for
the
work.
gym or whatever.
Okay.
And that's probably why I use it a lot. It's like just something you can wear every day, not when you're trying to be
Okay.
dressed up and fancy.
Well, let's talk notes. So it has top notes of citruses, plum, and fig leaf, middle notes of sage, rosemary, and jasmine, and base notes of cedar, musk, and sandalwood. And this reads to me a little bit sweeter, a little bit less fresh than a lot of other colognes I've smelled. I think it's that plum note coming in. So it has, it's definitely masculine smelling, but it has a little bit of like a natural plumminess and sweetness to it. And it does smell a little more herbal from that rosemary and that sage. You definitely get that in it. So it's not like pine needle fresh. It's like, it's not woody. It smells a little bit sweet.
Yeah.
So that's maybe why you're not as drawn to it. But I'm super drawn to it because of that.
All right. Yeah, definitely. I think of like a citrus thing with that one.
You smell citrus in this one?
Yeah,
smell it
that's
again?
what I think of with this one. Yeah.
Okay. You got the citrus a lot in this one.
Mm-hmm.
Very good everyday scent. But this smells classy to me. Like, I can see you going into the office and wearing this and like it really fitting in that environment. So awesome. So it's Banana Republic M. So it's also going on my like list. All right, what's the next one?
Let's do the little ones in the front.
Okay.
That's weird.
What do we have here?
That's a Sierra by Stetson.
Okay. Another Coty brand, I think.
Yep.
So I laugh at Coty because when I think of Coty, I think of a brand that creates fragrances that are sold in like drugstores.
Sounds
That's
about
kind of
right.
what I think of. And so this one has like a screw top as well. So it's another dabber bottle. Okay, this smells a little more old fashioned to me. So Rob, while I'm looking at the notes here, tell me what you think about it.
Yeah, it's definitely like smells like someone's grandpa.
Which is not a bad thing at all.
But in a good way.
In a good way, yes.
You know, take you fishing, tell you stories, grandpa, not like say inappropriate things at Thanksgiving, grandpa. I definitely got this one as a gift too, way back. Like
And you really
high
haven't
school
used
years.
it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I got at least 3 of these in the same package.
A gift set.
From
yeah.
my mom. So
I
she
like
was
it.
trying to make me not stink, probably.
Probably.
Trying
And
to-
get you to stop using Axe body spray.
Yeah, I don't even think Axe was a thing yet back then.
Really?
No.
When you were in high school?
That was the college thing. All the
Okay, I was in high school then when Axe
Yeah.
was bigger, and you were in college.
all the dudes wanted tubes of Axe.
I
Phoenix
mean,
and Orion
it was
for life.
pungent. It was pungent. Phoenix
Yeah.
and Orion are those like
Those
types
were the
of.
ones. If you know, you know.
If you know, you know. You hear it here, folks. All right, so this one came out in 1993. It has top notes of green notes, caraway, aldehydes, which I think is the old-fashioned smell you're getting. Juniper berries, which is kind of old-fashioned. Basil, artemisia, and bergamot. Middle notes of pine tree needles, geranium, caraway, rose, carnation, and jasmine. So some florals in there. Is that interesting?
Yeah.
And base notes of musk, leather, cedar, patchouli, amber, and oak moss.
Definitely musky and piney.
I totally agree. I get the cedar. I get the aldehydes. The aldehydes are what gives that kind of sparkling kind of feeling. That's kind of a vintage
I gotta tell you,
style.
I don't know what an aldehyde is.
I'll have to actually honestly look into it more. I know what it smells like, but I don't know like the source of aldehydes, so I'd have to look into that and do some research on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, this smells kind of grandpa-like. It smells like aftershave. It smells like typical freshness with like the pine and the musk, and the juniper berries are definitely in there. And it has like a little bit of sweetness, but not a lot. So then this is like very classic. I think of like a 60-year-old man going to work maybe wearing this.
All right.
Like a little bit older, maybe not like a modern cologne. This smells like,
Yeah.
yeah, kind of classic, almost like a comforting scent because it has such history for me.
When you don't know how to use the fax machine at work, and then the intern
Yes.
has to explain to you that no one uses faxes anymore,
Yes,
and he shows you how to PDF an email.
that is pretty accurate.
Yeah,
that
that's
is
what
this
that
guy.
smells like.
That is this guy. So that is Stetson
In a good way.
Sierra.
In a good way.
In a good way. You have to preface it like that. All right, so pick your next cologne. So this is going in the pile of like not my favorite. So that's going over here.
Dun, dun, dun.
Not my favorite. So pick the next one.
All right, going for this one because it's like a
Ooh.
bigger green bottle.
Yes.
That one was a smaller green
Polo
bottle.
Ralph Lauren green.
That's the Polo green. I like that one. Polo not
I
very
like the bottle.
original with their colognes.
It's a sprayer.
Names anyway.
Woo!
Yeah, it's strong.
This is strong.
You need one little spray and that's
You can like
it.
walk through it in the air.
Yeah.
So let's look at the notes here. This came out in 1978.
Yeah.
So it's actually older than the others. It has top notes of juniper berries, caraway, artemisia, basil, coriander, and bergamot. Middle notes of pine tree needles, leather, chamomile, pepper, carnation, geranium, jasmine, and rose. And base notes of tobacco, oak moss, patchouli, cedar, vetiver, musk, and amber. So they all share some common notes. I think that's why I haven't been as excited about colognes as perfumes, because I feel like there isn't as much variety, but that's just me. That's just my lack of experience saying that.
I think you've got your like 4 smells.
Yeah.
And they're all just different versions of that.
Man fresh, man pine.
Yes. and that's what I'm saying. The Polo's not original with names. Is like they just have their blue, their black, their red, and their green.
Yep.
And that's all you need.
That's all you need.
Honestly, and every
bases.
other brand or whatever just has their versions of that. Those like 4 smells. You've got like fresh, you've got tobacco, you've got wood, you've got citrus.
So what do you get in this one?
That's definitely a piney one. Like more like
I get the tobacco actually.
a little tobacco in there, but this is like for dressiness.
For dressy?
Yeah.
Really?
That's like for like a formal
This smells
occasion.
kind of cowboy to me.
I don't know about. That's a fancy smelling cowboy.
But we have very different noses when it comes to fragrance.
Cowboys don't smell like that. Cowboys smell like horse.
The tobacco is so strong, and I don't know if it comes out on your skin as strong as that, because like things develop on your skin.
Yeah, tobacco's.
It
nice
smells
though.
like leathery tobacco and herbal to me. So it's actually really nice. I actually really like this. Again, it smells a little bit old-fashioned, but it's kind of dense and heavy. It's definitely not a fresh, sporty scent. It's a, like you said, like going to the office, like, going to be indoors kind of scent, you know?
Okay.
So yeah, that's actually really nice.
Yeah.
And it does not smell old-fashioned considering it is pretty darn old. So let's see, I like it, but it's not as modern as I'd like, so it's going to go into the not quite my favorite pile. But that is Polo Ralph Lauren Green. All right, your pick.
We'll keep it with the Polo.
Okay, great.
And we'll go to the blue.
Perfect.
And I like this one. This is more for, I think, casual,
Okay.
everyday, sporting kind of.
It feels more sporty.
Maybe not sporty, but like, that's your office cologne. You're just going out in public. and
It feels
just
like
wanna
a
smell
daily
nice.
cologne,
Yeah.
but not fancy.
Yeah.
So this one came out in 2003, so it's newer.
Yeah.
It has top notes of cucumber, melon, and mandarin orange, middle notes of basil, sage, and geranium, and base notes of suede, woody notes, and musk, just like all the others.
And I describe this one as smelling soapy. But like that's, you know, when I say you've got your 4 smells, you've got your soapy, you've got your tobacco.
This is definitely soapy
sandalwood.
musk. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm getting that like cucumber on the top for
But
sure.
that one, yeah. That one's definitely like a fresh,
This is fresh, but
out of the
it's
shower smell.
but it's not like bitter fresh.
No.
It's got a little bit of a roundness and a sweetness to it. That's really nice. But I am clearly getting a cucumber note. That is very clear.
I need to coffee my nose here.
Yes, do it.
And then I want some coffee for real after this.
Okay, we'll make you some coffee. We already had coffee this morning.
Never enough coffee.
All right, you need your 3 or 4 cups.
I have had 1 cup of coffee, yes.
Okay. I like the freshness. I like that it's kind of different from the others. I like that it's not piney or woody. It really is like a cucumber, fresh, musky scent. And like you said, it's soapy, but not in a bitter way. Because when I think of like, say like Dove soap, I think of like, or men's soap, I should say. It's usually kind of bitter and like, you can like, you put it on your skin, you're like, you know it's not moisturizing your skin, it's just cleaning it. Like that's what I think of soapy. But this is like
Okay.
a smooth, round soapy.
Yeah, I guess
yes, a fine
My
soap.
thought of what soapy means is different.
We probably have different, yeah, we probably do. Of course, you
Okay.
also like wash your face with bar soap,
Yeah.
which I would never do in
It's
a million
soap
years.
soap.
I would never wash my face with bar soap. No. It's kind of to me, it's like a man thing to do. It's soap. It goes everywhere.
Yeah.
I have like soap for my
The
face.
shaving cream is kind of like soap, right? I mean,
No, it's
it
not.
counts.
All right, well,
It's fine.
this is going into the like pile for me because it is different from the others, and I do like that cucumber note in here.
I like that one too.
So that is Polo Ralph Lauren Blue. And there's that bottle again. All right, next pick.
Okay.
You have 6 left.
Let's do this one because I feel like it's the Polo Blue on a budget. It's kind of
Okay.
like, you know, not trying to make it sound bad, but it's kind of the same kind of a smell.
So this is the Body Shop White Musk for Men Eau de Toilette.
Really, I just picked that up. I think we were out and I got it because it was like really like on sale. And I
It was
like,
on discount.
Why not? For that much.
Yeah.
It wasn't very expensive.
But so some florals, a lot of musk. But really, to me, this is like a pure musk.
Yeah.
This is like a real
Smell it?
musk. It's a clean musk, though. It's not like a dirty, nasty.
No.
It's like it's a very
Well,
clean,
I would hope
light musk.
not. Yeah.
And you don't really wear this, do you? Oh, you have a little bit.
Yeah,
There's
I
his
do.
dent there. So you do wear it. How often do you wear this?
It's like a casual everyday thing for me.
This is another everyday cologne.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, sometimes you just want a straightforward musk, and there's nothing wrong with that, right?
I suppose.
You don't need a lot. So this is like a very straightforward. Yeah.
It doesn't last as long as some of the more
No, it
expensive
doesn't.
ones. So, you know.
It's kind of
that's
gone by midday
yeah,
or something.
That's probably why it's more affordable, but
Just like overspray it and. Okay.
I don't.
I would if I were wearing this.
Yeah,
It's
I don't go crazy with the smell.
This is very unisex to me. I think I could
can
pull
see
this off. It's probably a good layering fragrance
Yeah.
to go with other perfumes or colognes
Yeah.
if you want to add some musk to them. Okay, so this is not really a strong like for me. I'm not really a musk lover, so it's going into the not like pile for me. But it's the Body Shop White Musk, the Eau de Toilette for men.
Okay.
All right, final 5. Grab your pick
Okay.
and clean the nose.
I use this one a lot. This is a Nautica.
And how
I
did you
don't
get this
remember
one?
the name of this, but it's a good one.
It's Nautica Life.
Hard to see. It's kind of just a plain
Here.
bottle.
We'll show.
We got that
It's
at
not a plain
an
bottle.
outlet together.
We did.
And, we gave the nice purveyor of perfumes a really hard time.
Really hard time.
We were there probably longer than he's ever seen anyone in the store.
Yep.
And I think we were just like not communicating correctly what you were looking for.
Well, that was before I really knew about perfumes.
Mm-hmm.
And so I thought I knew what I wanted, but I was not describing it correctly. And he kept giving me what I wanted, but I was like, that doesn't smell good. That doesn't smell good.
Yeah.
I think what I should have said, like, I like gourmands, you know, something like that. But I forget what I was saying, but it wasn't accurate.
Yeah.
But then we moved to Rob, and Rob kind of felt bad for the guy because I was giving him, not a hard time. I wasn't being mean, but I was just, like, not clear on what I really wanted.
Yeah.
And so Rob felt bad and was like, well, I'll buy a cologne. And you try on a couple.
Yeah.
And I said, I like this one best.
And
And,
that's
you
why I got
said,
it.
but that one's more expensive. And I said, no, this one's my favorite.
Yeah. So I just said, just get the one
I like
that
this
you
one.
like because they all smell good to me. I'm not a
Right.
very good critic here,
Right.
folks.
You have a good nose, though.
No, you're like, does this one smell good? What do you think of this? I'm like, it smells good.
Yeah, that's for my perfumes.
that's-
That's generally what you
That's
do.
all of them because they don't make them smell bad. I mean,
They do.
No.
Oh, they do. But anyway, Nautica Life came out in 2014. Has notes of green notes, aromatic spices, and woody notes, which does not really describe this at all. To me, this is fresh and sporty.
Yeah.
It's watery, it's a little bit salty, some marine notes in there. I pick up like that kind of like pine needle, rugged man kind of scent. It's definitely got some spices. It's not woody, it's definitely more sporty. This kind of smells more like, you know, in your wave rider on the ocean.
Yeah,
to
it's
me.
like I have on my boat.
On,
that I don't have.
it definitely smells like a boating
Yeah.
cologne. So, but do you like this cologne still?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
it's a
love
good
it.
one.
I really like this. This is a modern man. This definitely feels modern but classic to me. As Nautica kind of does too. The brand kind of goes for that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so that's going into my like pile.
Okay.
Okay, so down to the final 4.
All right, let's just go for this because this is definitely like your grandpa's cologne. That's your plain old
Ah, look
Stetson.
at this bottle!
That's as drugstore as it gets. That is like
A
the
drugstore in the
cologne.
1950s. This bottle's nice.
It
It's
is.
another dabber bottle.
It's trying to look like a flask.
And this is really old-fashioned,
Yeah,
Tony.
it's pretty strong.
All right, so this is just Stetson by Coty This is from 1981. It's not too old, actually. Has top notes of lavender, clary sage, lemon, bergamot, and lime. Male notes of carnation, geranium, vetiver, orris root, cedar, jasmine, and patchouli. And base notes of honey, musk, amber, vanilla, and tonka bean. So the base notes are what I would find in like a lot of my perfumes, kind of more sweeter stuff. But so you don't wear this really because there's pretty much no dent in it.
There's a little bit gone there, but...
When did you get this again?
Again, that's like high school.
High school.
Yeah.
Okay.
My stuff
This is so old school. For high school, a young man, this is not a fit.
Which is probably why I never wore it.
Not a fit. This is pungent. It smells old-fashioned. It smells kind of bay rum-like to me. I think that is a bit of an herbal note in there, but it's not, even though the base notes are like honey and amber and vanilla and tonka, it's not perfumey at all. It's definitely very masculine and it's not sweet.
Yeah, when you're a 70-year-old retiree with a Range Rover who wants to smell like a cowboy,
yes,
this is what you...
Yes!
That's you.
That's so accurate. I mean, it smells good. Like, I would like this in like a candle maybe. It does smell good to me, but it doesn't smell like you. Right. It doesn't smell like modern man. But it smells good. Yeah. Interesting. I kind of want to put in like pile just because I like the old-fashionedness of it, but I also don't really think you should wear it. So I'm like, I don't know.
You like it, but we're gonna give it away.
No, I'm not giving. I am not decluttering his colognes. Let me just put that right out there. I'm not asking him to declutter at all. That is not my business. But so this is gonna go in the not like pile only because I don't think it suits you. But as a scent, it is nice. So that is the original Stetson. All right, pick again.
Okay, we'll finish off all the Stetsons. And this is like a Stetson
More Stetsons?
variant.
Okay, what is this?
Stetson Country.
Stetson Country. Of course, it's a dabber bottle, right? Because it's a small one.
Yep.
So this one came out in 1998. And it has top notes of bergamot and Amalfi lemon, male notes of mahogany and cedar, and base note of cassis.
Yeah, I don't mind that one.
This is so green.
Yeah, I think
I'm
used
surprised
that
this is
more
called
than any of the other
country.
ones.
Because maybe this is like you're out fishing in the country. Like this is not like rounding up the cows country to me. What do you think though?
I think country doesn't smell like any of this, but
in reality.
yeah, no. Yeah, it's what do I get out of this? I like it, but
I like it.
It's definitely not like woody.
It's not woody.
Which is what I think
It's
you would
very
think of as
herbal,
like a country
fresh
thing, right? Like sandalwood and stuff like that.
I do think that the mahogany and cedar is reading as like an herbal woody kind of scent. It's not like woods per se or pine or anything like that. I think the citrus adds a little bit of that zest that you're getting on the top. So yeah, this is one, it's again very classic and fresh, but I like it. There's kind of an herbal undertone to it. It makes it very pleasing to me and like very relaxing to me. So like I actually really enjoy this one. And I mean it doesn't smell modern again, but it's I like it actually. It's just like a comforting scent to me.
I probably like that one more than any of the other
Stetsons?
little Stetson bottles. Yeah.
Yeah, I would agree. Okay, so I'm gonna keep Stetson Country in my like pile because I actually really do like that one.
Okay.
All right, so now we're down to 2.
This is one from you. This is a little Prada bottle.
Oh, I probably got it as a sample or something.
Yes.
So this is Prada Luna Rossa. This smells serious. This smells like an intense, like, rich man perfume.
Yeah, well, Prada.
I think it's like that metallic note in it.
It's trying to smell like money.
It's trying to smell like money. Like gold bar money. Yeah, that definitely smells like money, but it's more on the fresh side. It's kind of sporty smelling. So yeah, and it has like a tinge of like a natural sweetness, which I really like. So yeah, this is definitely an elevated cologne. not necessarily special occasion as in like black tie, but this is a cologne I can see wearing to like a really important dinner with a client, something like that, where you want to impress and you want to like come off as being someone who is wealthy and, you know, has earned their wealth and is strong. Like the metallic notes are sharp and strong, but then the lavender says like, I have class.
Yeah, it's a classy one.
Do you like it? Have you used it at all?
I do use it a little. Not a lot, but I do use it.
Okay.
I think I agree with you on what that smells like.
Yeah.
But, like, I don't put cologne on to like project a smell out, really. It's more for like when you're right next to someone, you'd smell it. But
Yep.
That's it, really. So you don't, that's why, you know, it lasts so long, because I don't use a lot of it.
Okay. That's fair. And we haven't used like any of, well, it looks like
It's
he
a little
has,
bit.
but it's a really small bottle.
Yeah.
So that's why it looks like he's used a decent amount, but it's quite small. This is probably honestly like 5 milliliters. It's like very small.
Yeah.
Like this is not cologne. This is the only place where there's any cologne.
Mm-hmm.
But so I do like this, but it's so not you, and I'm so not drawn to the like boastful rich man thing that I'm
Right.
actually gonna say this is not one I really enjoy that much. But it is nice, and it does project an air of money. All right, so we're down to the last one.
Okay, this was just something new. I forget who these guys are.
This is probably more niche. This is Fulton and Roark.
That's right.
And so you bought this at like a local store, like a men's boutique
clothing store.
Yes, and it's called Palmetto, right?
And it's a solid kind of
Go waxy,
wax.
solid. Yep. And then it came out in 2020, so it's new.
And you just kind of. There's really not a great way to put it on, so
Yeah.
that's why I'm like worried about it. Kind of
It's
like
good
wipe
for
it on your
travel when
phone
you don't want to
and,
worry
like,
about it like breaking in your bag or something.
just
It's
put
good
it
for
on
that.
like that. Yeah, and that's.
Does it project on your skin? Not
Yeah,
really.
you can kind
I
of
can
smell
smell
it.
you when I get close to you.
Yeah, and that's again how I think myself and a lot of other guys wear cologne. It's
Okay.
that it's not meant to be an aura around you, but it's like you close to something like
Yeah.
very subtly, something smells nice.
Yeah.
You know, if I get close to a guy and he smells like a lot of cologne, I'm just like, this is weird.
That's fair.
You know, like what's going
That's
on?
fair. What, we have a visitor?
We got a visitor, yo.
I don't think they can really see her.
Uh-oh, I got her. Look
There's
at
the
her.
cat.
She hates it.
They can't even see her face, but
Yeah.
she's been in past videos. So if you
Oh.
watch other videos, you've seen the Jezzy. Okay, so this one has notes of pepper, cedar, and magnolia.
Okay, good girl.
Whenever we're together, she has to be on us. If we're in different rooms, she has to choose. When we're together, it's like an easy choice for her. All right, so what do you think about this one? Obviously, you bought it for yourself, so you liked it.
I like the smell of it, but it's like a weird application and concept. They package this like you're gonna carry it around with you, and I'm really not going to do that.
Take up pocket
Yeah,
space.
if you see that, they're kind of trying to make it look like an old snuff tin
Yes.
that you'd keep your tobacco in. But,
Yes. It does look like that. It's a heavy metal. I don't know if they can see it with sun.
Yeah, it's like a pewter case there.
Right? Opens up like this.
Yep. And,
Yeah.
but it smells nice. It's just hard to practically apply it.
So what does it smell like? It definitely, unlike the others, it smells, the floral comes out more in this to me than the other colognes that say they have florals in them. It definitely smells peppery. It kind of like tickles your nose.
Yeah.
And it smells, again, kind of like fresh, sporty.
It smells like a nice gin, almost.
It does have a gin type smell to it. You're right. But I have to say it's not one of my favorites. I'll be honest. It's pretty good, but also the application of it is kind of weird to me. So this one is not a winner. So that means that the 5 that I really love are Nautica Life, Aspen, Polo Ralph Lauren Blue, Banana Republic M, and Stetson Country, believe it or not. So we got 2 Cotys in there somehow. But
That's right.
so these are the ones I like best on him and that I highly recommend. And I think that they're really approachable, good daily scents, and I really love when he wears them. So thanks for being here, Rob.
You're welcome.
Thanks for your help. I know that he doesn't like to be on camera that much, so it means a lot that you're here. And thank you for being here. Thanks for liking, commenting, subscribing, and I hope you have a very beautiful day.